Kenobi?
I don't. I think he's getting his legs chopped off real quick.
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve.
I'm talking Phantom Menace Obi-Wan versus Alec Guinness Obi-Wan. I'm sorry, Alec loses that battle.
Wow. Just because he's young and able.
Yeah, I'll just tell him that old man Obi-Wan killed Qui-Gon. Then he'll go, super Kenobi on him. How's it going? This is episode something. This is the next episode of the Fan Awakens podcast. Thank you for joining us. I'm E. I'm here with G, of course. We're back in the mix. How you feeling, G?
Ready to talk about some Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, so today I was just, I had Star Wars Celebration on my mind, as I almost always do. And so I was just thinking, of sort of going over speculating, sort of fantasizing about what we want at Star Wars Celebration, what we expect to have. This is our first celebration we're going to, of course. Hopefully first of many. And I really do think that this is going to be a really fruitful event. Star Wars Celebration, of course, coming next April. Just because I think there's so many things that are coming down the pipeline around that time. We have episode 9. I have a couple questions to pose. Okay, so one, I guess we'll go down the list and discuss each one. Do you think that we're going to get the first trailer for episode 9 at Celebration? Or do you think, because the Super Bowl, of course, a big event, they've done that for The Force Awakens. That's when we got our first teaser for that.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 8, it was the first trailer at Celebration, I believe. Or maybe was it the second?
Was it like a teaser and then a
no.
trailer?
We dun
that one.
dun. That was at Celebration.
Mm.
What do you think though? Do you think we get the first trailer at Celebration or no?
I think there'll be one. I think they'll probably give us a trailer during the Super Bowl.
I hope not.
I know.
Hope not.
But
yeah,
they want to really build the hype for this one.
But you don't see. That's the point. I think it's ridiculous. You don't have to. You can give us a trailer in November, and I think you'll make the same amount of money as you would if you put out 3 trailers throughout the year.
Oh yeah, because that's always the saying. If you have Star Wars in the title, you already know.
Yeah, but with all movies, really. I mean, I think back to 10 Cloverfield Lane, getting off topic a little bit. I mean, J.J. Abrams was a part of it, so there's still a connection there. 7 degrees of film, but 6 degrees, whatever the case. That movie, nobody knew about it. It was 1 month before its release in theaters that we got our first trailer for that film. And they said, boom, February came, trailer for 10 Cloverfield Lane comes out in March. And it did very well at the box office.
Wow.
And I just don't understand. I think that movies, they sink a lot of money into marketing, and I honestly don't think it's necessary. And that's just general films. We're not talking about Star Wars. Star Wars, I honestly think 1 trailer 2 months prior, you're good. Now, I love Star Wars, and I want more trailers. I don't want anything spoiled, so I don't watch for those who don't know, I mean, when a Star Wars movie comes out, besides Solo, I just didn't feel the need. Like for episode 8, I deleted Instagram, Twitter, didn't go on YouTube for 2 weeks prior to the movie coming out. I just completely stayed off the internet. Completely. Just to make sure I had nothing spoiled. I didn't want to see any little tidbit. I didn't want to see any TV spot, any little nugget. I heard one thing, and I was so upset I heard it. With Rey and holding Kylo's lightsaber, that annoyed me quite a bit. And that was me staying completely offline, But, so, yeah, you think we'll get the trailer?
I think we would. What, the trailer? You saying the trailer first?
Yeah.
During
Celebration.
I would like that. And I'm leaning towards that, yes.
Yeah.
But
over under 30% the first trailer we get is at Celebration.
I would say over.
Okay. Yeah, same. I'm probably at 60%.
Yeah.
Next up, another topic I'm going to pose. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Back to the episode 9 trailer. Say we get the trailer. Do you want to see the Knights of Ren in the trailer? Because I would love to.
Oh yeah, nice little
Like I want to see these are the Knights of Ren. Like I want to see the Knights of Ren. I want to have a name drop and then show them. Kylo Ren up front, maybe with a legion, a troop of followers, perhaps lightsaber wielding, perhaps not. Do you think that we get another antagonist shown in the trailer, hypothetically?
Oh, man.
Not what you want, do you think?
I don't think so, maybe. Because I was thinking, because, like when we got that Force Awakens trailer, we saw Phasma, we saw Kylo, we saw Knights of Ren, we saw all that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I do think the Knights of Ren, though.
Yeah.
If we see them in the, literally, the last shot is of them.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I feel like a last shot, though, it's going to be the climactic third. It's going to be Rey clashing lightsabers with Kylo again, I think, for the end of it. But we'll see. Another thing, for the Mandalorian TV show, do you think, we get an extended, because for sure we'll get a trailer if nothing else, but do you think we'll get an extended look, maybe some footage, or do you think we'll get a pilot? You think we'll get to see the pilot? Because with Star Wars Rebels, they showed 2 episodes months before the season came. Say the season starts in October, I think it would usually start, or September. Celebrations in April, and they showed them 2 episodes.
How long do you it's an hour-long episode, right?
Assuming, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, since
10-episode season.
Yeah.
And they're already shooting.
Yeah, so I would say, if we were doing, an over-under with 30%, I would say...
No, I'm going 60%.
Yeah, there's a high likelihood.
Yeah, that we would get, Jon Favreau come out, presented, and then they surprise us at the end with the pilot.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you this. If it's between getting a new Episode 9 trailer, the first one, say we've got nothing from Episode 9, they reveal a poster, and then bam, hit us with the trailer. Would you rather have the trailer for Episode 9 at Celebration or the pilot of The Mandalorian? You can only have one.
I would probably say the trailer. For me, personally. I would like the trailer just because it's Rey. I want to see...
Yeah, I know. I want to see Rey, but I'm just thinking, man. I'm just thinking of getting to see an hour of Star Wars television directed by the heir apparent, Dave Filoni. He's directing the pilot. I don't know. It's really tempting. I wouldn't be upset. I would be ecstatic for both. Probably cry for both.
You probably would.
We're going to have to bring some Depends. I'm saying, man, it's going to... I don't know if I'll be able to handle either one being there in person, knowing that we're the first to see it among thousands of other fans, like-minded individuals.
Based on what you're saying, you would prefer the hour-long Mandalorian episode over the trailer?
Look, I think we're getting both.
Yeah,
but
no.
If I can only have one, yeah, because nah, you know what? I take that back. If we get the cast in there and we get to see the trailer, I'll take the Episode 9 trailer. If JJ's in there, Daisy's in there, Adam, John, I'll take that. I want to see their reactions too, because I'm assuming if they're going to do that, it's going to be their first time seeing the trailer as well. And that's always a welcome thing, to see how they react since they worked on it all this time. But yeah, I guess, it's a flip of a coin for me. It's very difficult for me to choose between. I would say that although I think it's a vocal minority that really voices opinions against this whole new trilogy and all that, I do think that you and we're very attached to this new trilogy, more so than most people. I think we love a lot of the characters more than most Star Wars fans in general. But because I don't think there's a whole lot of people saying that Rey's their favorite Star Wars character. Yeah. That's me. I just love the character. I just love her. She resonates with me. I love her. Her relationship with Finn, and I just think it plays extremely well to me. So yeah, Mandalorian though, that's going to unite everybody. Hopefully Episode 9 takes a step in the right direction as well, as far as uniting all of the fandom that seems slightly splintered. But it does seem like that wound is healing overall.
But could you give me a quick reminder as to how many times do you think you've seen The Force Awakens?
So yeah, okay, on the other episode I said around 80 times, and I was in my head sort of doing the math a little bit. That was massive undershoot. Okay, so it came out 2015. Came out on Blu-ray in March the next year, I believe. I watched it 3 times the day it came out. I watched it 2 times the next day, and I watched it every day for a good, probably near a month, right? Without missing a day. So that right there is around 30 plus, in a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then through 2016, there wasn't a week where I probably didn't see it for a long time, twice a week. then once a week. And now we're in the second half of 2018, and I probably still watch it a good 3-4 times a month, at least, at very least. I still watch it no matter. I don't think 2 weeks goes by where I don't watch The Force Awakens, very often at all. And a lot of times, once I watch it, I just want to watch it again, and I can't really watch it without watching the commentary. So it has to be near. I don't know, maybe around 180, 200.
Yep. And I was just like, I didn't like question it because I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is true. And
yeah, I love it. And I mean, I've watched all the other, I love Star Wars, I've seen them all. Probably, episode 8 I haven't seen as much for sure. Rogue One I've probably seen 30 times or so.
Yeah.
But the prequels I've seen all over 100 times, without a doubt. Original trilogy I've probably seen each one of them. It's got to be somewhere around. It's very high also. But yeah, I wish I could have a total count. Just like there's some little statistician in my head that just keeps track of all this stuff.
Or I know there's that app.
Yeah, okay, so but I'm saying from birth.
Oh,
I
okay.
wish there was like a tiny, like Remy the Rat, but keeping track of how many times I've watched things. Maybe I shouldn't know, but I'm curious.
Yeah. What about the thing that you were talking about with if you would see other villains in the trailer, in the teaser at least?
Yeah, because I think if we do have the Knights of Ren, I don't think we'll necessarily see someone else. Okay, so here's my thing. If we have the Knights of Ren and they're a big influence, it's just going to be Kylo and the Knights of Ren and Rey going head-to-head. Knights of Ren might be fighting Finn, Poe, Rose. I don't know. But if the Knights of Ren aren't going to have that big of a role, I do suspect that we will have the appearance from that other Snoke protege, or what is it called? Apprentice. That is teased in the Episode 8 Visual Dictionary. If you haven't read that, what are you doing? You live under a rock? Everybody's got to read that now.
I was about to say,
interesting fact, though, I saw on Collider, Christian Harloff was talking about it. He was saying, I was shocked by, I believe this is since, shout out to Collider Jedi. No, it was on Collider Live, actually. I believe this is since Disney took over. What do you think has earned the most money for Star Wars since Disney took over in all different areas of marketing, like toys, books, box office, games, all that kind of stuff. What do you think's made the most for Disney?
I would say the toys.
Yes. How much do you think it is in the billions?
Oh, wow. I would not have a number.
Just take a guess.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's say 50.
15. That's a lot of money, G. 50 billion.
That's what. Well, I don't know. Disney has a lot of money.
Yeah, 15 billion just in toy sales. Lucasfilm since like 2013, 2012.
Yeah.
Next is video games with like 7 billion. And all they've released really is they have that Galaxy of Heroes mobile game, the Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah, that's what I forgot. Yeah.
Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2. That much money is insane. Of course. You have all the fans, regardless if they think they're going to like it or not, they still buy it.
Yeah.
But that one didn't really shock me. Next is box office at like 4.5 billion. The next one did shock me. It's a lot of money. Books.
Yeah, I was about to say books.
$2 billion. $2 billion in book sales?
They have a lot of books out there.
Yeah, I know, but like when you think
but we're talking since Disney.
Yeah.
Okay.
The new canon. And yeah, there are a lot of new canon books.
Claudia Gray.
But I'm just shocked that really that many have been sold, That's a great thing. I love that. It surprised me pleasantly. That was a tangent. I don't remember what you asked me. Oh yeah, the villain thing.
Yeah.
I think that if the new apprentice comes into play, Snoke's other apprentice, I think he'll probably kill off the Knights of Ren. I think that'll be like his introduction, probably like him coming up to the Knights of Ren, slaying them. Kylo's like, oh, damn, this guy's about that life. And, I've kind of theorized before on this show about how I would like episode 9 to end. The only way I see Kylo being redeemed.
Yep.
With perhaps falling on the sword for Rey, and then her ultimately triumphing over the other the other apprentice, who is definitely more powerful than Kylo. So yeah, we'll see. Let me think. Okay, if you could all right. Besides like big stars, I'm talking about B-level stars of Star Wars. If you can get any autograph at Star Wars Celebration, who are you taking? So I'm saying not Daisy Ridley, not Adam Driver, not Mark Hamill, not
Oscar Isaac?
Yeah, I'll take that. That counts as a B.
John Boyega, what
That's an A.
Okay.
Should be.
Yeah.
I mean, after episode 8, they didn't. He was like a C list there. Loved him. He just should have been used more.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac mostly.
Oscar Isaac?
That's all who I can think of. Gwendolyn Christie? She's been in all the great.
Hey, man.
Wait.
What about your boy, Warwick Davis? That's mine. If I get to meet any... Dude, Warwick Davis, that'd be like a dream, man.
Yeah, because, I that's a big thing. I recently, when I saw Solo.
This is so cool.
And he was in there. He was like one of the...
so cool.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that because I'm like, yeah, he is, he has his roles.
He's a staple. He's in all of them now, ever since Jedi.
Yeah.
He always appears. He's like
Small Talk with Warwick Davis.
He's like he's basically like the I got a bad feeling about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to appear in there. Warwick's going to pop up.
That's also a nice thing. That's also like an interesting thing to think about. How do you think that line's going to show up? I mean, that's a hard question to answer.
Someone's going to say it verbally instead of BB-8.
Oh, yeah. That was so cryptic. I was like...
It was. I loved that once I found out. If you don't know, in episode 8, it opens up with BB-8 and Poe flying down, and he beeps. And when Poe says happy beeps, it was said that by Ryan Johnson that he actually... BB-8 said, I've got a bad feeling about this. That's pretty cool. Pretty innovative. But Okay. We'll take another one. Let's put a bet down right now. Putting it on wax. We'll put up a stipulation. Maybe we'll say it on the next show. We're each going to take a guess. Who do you think sets the line in episode 9? I've got a bad feeling about this.
That's tough. I'm just going to throw out a wild card. I'll say Finn.
I was going to say Finn too. So I do not like you. We can't have the same one. Damn it. All right, I'm going to go... Not going to go C-3PO. If it was Ryan Johnson directing again, I'd say Chewbacca, but I don't see that happening.
He has no subtitles, does he? He never does. People just translate for him.
Yeah. Well, we sort of got to assume. Sort of like I Am Groot.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go with Rose. I really want to pick Finn, but I'll take Rose as my wild card here.
We got another big person to talk about.
Who?
We got John Williams.
Juan Williams. Oh, man. If we go to Celebration, John Williams, a curtain raises or lowers, whatever the hell the curtain wants to do. John Williams is there with, like, the Chicago Philharmonic. My heart's going to stop. My heart's going to stop beating right there. You're going to have a defibrillator on hand.
I mean, I remember when some of the fans came there and they posted the video and how quickly the crowd just went silent.
It was insane.
Like everyone was like, they knew.
In awe. I cannot believe that. That was like that's a dream,
Yeah.
To just show up, Star Wars Celebration, you have this whole... First off, to have Mark Hamill speaking for like an hour, telling old stories about Carrie Fisher is incredibly touching. And then to close that off with John Williams doing a tribute and a live concert right there, it's just... That's the stuff you live for, as a Star Wars fan. I thought about dressing up as the brown John Williams for Halloween this year.
Oh, wow.
It's an easy costume. You just need a turtleneck. Maybe get a bald spot on the top of your head. I'd want to get a cap. I don't want to shave my head. And just a little conductor's wand.
I knew it.
That's game.
You're really going to... A bald cap.
Yeah, that's like a great Star Wars costume, isn't it?
Like, it could be so many people.
Nah, if you got the turtleneck, you got the little glasses, you got the wand, you got to know. I mean, yeah, they're probably going to think I'm from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Oh, are you Team Gryffindor?
I mean, I would...
I just wouldn't even respond.
Yeah, it's just...
Although John Williams did score Harry Potter as well, so I guess that wouldn't be completely wrong.
Mm-hmm, he did.
Do you have... Okay, what's your hope for Star Wars Celebration? You got any big wish list items here?
honestly, when we were first ordering the tickets, when it first came out, and
Yeah.
then I remember we both were wondering. We saw all these merchandise.
Tell him, G.
We were about to buy, like, well, and you specifically, you were
Don't
about
hold
to,
back.
you were about to buy all of the merch.
I was prepared to buy.
We didn't even know what it
all.
looked like. We just saw the names and we
And
were
that was a problem. That's the only reason it didn't happen. There was like 3 different options: Star Wars Celebration logo hoodie, Star Wars Celebration official hoodie.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, but which one? It didn't have a picture.
And
It's like, do I buy all 3?
Yeah, I mean, had I not been there,
Yeah,
had I not been there,
my bank account would have had a big hole in it.
you would have just bought all the little pins and
I'd have bought everything.
yeah. But that's like one of the big things that I'm like looking into is like all the cool little merchandise, because this is like episode 9. This is the end of the.
And the great thing is, yes, they have their official store, but there's so many vendors that have tons of like specific items, big names,
Yeah.
Pop Funko is going to be there. I'm really looking out for exclusive Funko vinyls.
Yeah.
I think they're obviously going to have some killer ones. And sideshow collectibles. I know they're going to have something special for us.
You still have Ray in the box.
In the box, inside the box.
Yeah.
It's in the shipping box.
Yeah.
Inside a bag, inside the box it comes in. I'm not opening that until I get a case. And I can't decide on a case because I'm too picky.
And then yet you're looking at more. You're going to be looking at more sideshow.
Yep.
Collectibles. And then there's still going to be in the little
Also,
boxes.
the Force FX Mace Windu lightsaber. They might debut it there, which would be extremely nice. I'm nervous about shipping that back, but
what if he's there himself?
Mace, Sam, if he's not shooting, which he's almost always shooting, if he's not shooting, he'll be there.
Yeah.
And at least I'm sure he'll send a video in that they'll play on the big monitor. Just thanking the fans and all that kind of stuff, and asking to be in the movie again, as he always does. Like, Kathleen, I know you're there. I'm ready.
Yeah.
That guy has like 160 movies under his belt, man.
I think he's like one of the richest.
Yeah,
actors.
for sure.
Yeah,
he has to be. I mean, when you work that much, it's not like, he gets paid well for sure, because he's been in so many and he has such a pedigree to him. But, yeah, you're going to have a lot of money when you've acted in like 200 movies. And not just because, there's going to be all those actors who have acted in like 200 movies, but maybe a lot of them are like 15, like 5-minute roles or direct-to-DVD stuff. Like Samuel L. Jackson's in marquee properties every other week, it seems like. The guy just is always working.
There's this thing that I was thinking about that I don't know if we talked about it on air, but I know we talked about it. It was with wondering if we'll see, like a funny interaction between R2 and BB-8. Like BB-8's working on something.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, we did talk about that. Like on the Falcon.
Yeah.
If like BB-8's trying to fix something, that would make me so happy. If like he's trying to fix a problem and R2 just bumps him out of the way, and
like that's in the opening or something, because that's how it ended.
I could see. Well, no. We better jump forward 3 years, man. We better jump 3-4 years. I'll be so upset if we, because that makes the story so short. That's the thing that all of the Star Wars movies, I think it makes them feel like a saga when you jump in time,
Yeah.
Because I love the feeling of that opening scene, and yeah, we catch up in episode 8, but it's like that opening scene, we're like, oh, we're a couple years down the line, and you're sort of relearning about the characters because they've been through so much in the time since, say A New Hope to Empire. Now Luke and Han are both staples into the rebellion, they've sort of gotten to their roles instead of, just saying, like, imagine if the Death Star blew up and then Empire Strikes Back is like them flying back to base. I don't know. It's just there's something special about getting to catch. It's like when you see an old friend you haven't seen in a long time. It's like you get to catch up with them after a while, see what's been going on. I think there's a certain mystery and wonder to it going in if you know that you're gonna have a time jump like that.
I was thinking Billy D. He was signed. He signed.
Yeah,
him.
Billy D. Williams. He's just. I'm pretty sure he's like 80.
Yeah.
He's gonna be sitting in the Falcon. I'm sure he's gonna be piloting it. Maybe with Rey. Maybe with Chewie. I would love to see him piloting with. He's definitely got to fly it with Chewie.
Yeah.
Maybe they drop Rey off to fight Kylo, and then they got to go off and save the day once again with Admiral Akbar. No, Akbar died.
He did. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Heart just broke again.
Hey, we got 9 Nub.
Yeah, well, he ain't gonna tell us it's a trap. It's a trap.
He'll take over.
He ain't gonna do nothing.
We'll see.
He'll survive, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But it's just like, remember when Holdo came in? It's like, so many were lost. 9 Nub.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, I was like, come on, man. You got to give him more than that. Give us a little moment, you know? People didn't even seem phased. Like, oh, yeah, that fish dude. It's like, give him his moment. It's like, give him his due. I should have seen people sweating and, like, crying, hands on their forehead like I was in the theater. I was like, what?
Wow. Did
she just gloss over 9 Nub death?
Wait, 9 Nub or Akbar?
Not 9 Nub. Sorry. See, I just disrespected him. Admiral Akbar.
Wow.
That hurt. I hope we get... Okay, so Admiral Raditz, who's the same race as Akbar, you know, that's who Leia named her ship off, the Raditz. So what if next episode 9, we better have the Akbar? I would love to have a ship named after him.
Oh,
I think it's definitely due, you know? It's worthy. We got to have the Akbar now.
Mm-hmm. But what about Snap Wexley?
Snap Wexley.
He made it, right?
You know, well, we assume he wasn't in episode 8.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But if J.J. Abrams is directing, you know Snap's going to be back. That's his guy. He made him. His brainchild. We'll have some more Snap.
Yeah, we lost a couple people in episode 8.
You know, usually I like to go 45 minutes or so, but LeBron James is making his debut in the Lakers in this galaxy, and so we're going to have to cut this one about 25, 30. So I'm just going to close it with a final statement, final question I'm going to pose. You don't know what it is. It's going to be completely random. It could be relevant. It may be very not relevant. But since we're obviously talking about Star Trek, Star Wars, let me see. All right. If you could have 2 people lightsaber duel between 2 people who never faced, who would it be? Maybe they didn't exist at the same time, whatever. Anyone we have, who would it be? 2 people. Dream lightsaber duel. For me, I'll go first here. I would love to see, I would like to see what an Anakin and Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul would look like. Or Anakin and Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul and Savage Opress, if you've seen the Clone Wars. That's Darth Maul's younger brother and his protege in the series. You?
I didn't even think about that. But let's see. Kind of tough one to think about.
Yeah, just throw something out there, man. Darth Maul versus... I don't think they ever... No, they did fight. Never mind, that doesn't work. I was going to say Darth Maul versus Asajj Ventress, but they fought in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, with Obi-Wan.
See, R2 versus Vader.
I think we've seen that a couple times.
Oh, but
no, we didn't.
Not directly.
Oh,
wait. The thought of that R2 has killed a lot of people.
R2 has killed a lot of people. The game's about to start. Well, this is a Fan Awakens. I'm sorry. This ain't going to stop. We'll see you next time in this galaxy and in a galaxy far, far away. I'm signing off. This is E. That is...
G.
That was a late. This is E. That's...
I'm G.
He's G. We'll see you next time.